Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracer video, and today, it's been a while, but we are back with a guild quest video. This time, the attributes have actually changed, and that's why I'm making another video on this guild quest. Normally, I said I wouldn't really do it unless something changes, and this time, we now have a pretty good change that potentially means I'll have a guild quest video up every single week, so stay tuned for that. Get excited, yay. Why am I doing this? But yeah, the thing that did change this week is the fact that we now have a new lineup of enemies, or attributes actually. The enemies are the exact same. So previously, before this guild quest, for the last like 20 or so weeks, is that every boss was always had the same pattern, right? And the final boss was always a power character, which just meant speed characters were naturally better, and technique characters just didn't really have a time to shine because the final boss is a power character, so they can't do as much damage compared to the other attributes. Now Caleb have actually changed that, and I believe they are going to be cycling. So right now the final boss is a speed character. In 10 weeks time, when we come back to this week again, the final boss should be a tech character, and then in 10 weeks after that it will be a heart character, and then 10 weeks after that the final boss will be a mind character. So that's kind of good on Caleb's part. I actually really do like that. It means it kind of spices up guild quests. You can kind of change your teams up a bit every 10 or so weeks compared to just always using the exact same character. And to be fair, even though I'm saying that, I'm still pretty much using the exact same team. So what's changed, right? So I don't really have too many good holo characters. If you actually go look at my list, I don't actually have a lot of transcendent characters, especially tech ones. So I didn't really have enough options here. If we look at my recent tech characters with holo killer, there aren't many good ones. I mean, I guess the best one would be the Fullbring Ichigo, who I'm sure many people will be using. I probably should use him, but unfortunately I haven't got the final dupe yet, so I actually haven't tried to invest in him for the SP part, so can't really use him, and that's why I'm sticking with the Nemu. So with the build we have with Nemu today, we have the Tension Tide, obviously trying to double our damage on our Soul Bomb. I'm hoping to potentially nuke to the final boss. Then we have the T-Set giving us 80% SP, love to see it. And then we have the Masanga giving us 30% spiritual pressure and 30% extra kill advantage in this guild quest. And then we have 3 full stamina damage links. I don't think this is the most optimal build, but I believe it is going to work. Then we have Hiyori, because Hiyori is actually a good character now, potentially one of the best supports to use in this if you're trying to just beat it safely, because she does have a Vortex, she is a tech character, she does have Poise, and she does have a Holo Killer and Flurries, so she's definitely a good choice to do for there. We have the Holo Bait, a Chappie, and yes lads, I'm using a purpose. Don't ask me why. As for the links though, we have 3 normal attack damage and DR links. So she's taking less damage and doing a lot of damage, which you'll love to see. And then we have Chad. I actually use Chad a lot because, lucky for me, he is max transcended. So regardless of the, like, he doesn't have killer advantage, so he isn't doing as much damage as the other characters. But he does have Flurry. He is max transcended. He does have a high attack stat, being like, yeah, 5,000. So he's going to hit hard regardless. And he's mainly here to also boost my team. And I don't think there's a better character I can bring for this. Maybe there is, I don't know, I can't remember. Who else boost? Who knows? I don't know. I'm sticking with this team. I think this team can work. So let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Alright, attempt number 1. So the first boss is a technique character, which means we should... Oh, we didn't one shot. I was going to say one shot. Okay, there we do that. Let's nuke here. So... this is definitely going to get to like, at least the 4th boss, right? That's the goal, right? So, yeet. Luckily for Nemu, because she is a very good character for guild quest, it does mean that my teammates can now revive. And, oh, we almost nuked to the final. Yeah, we actually did. Oh, damn. Okay. That's actually good. So, unfortunately for us now, we're going to slow down a bit. So, I might be able to save my strong attacks and nuke straight to the final boss and not need to actually use my strong attacks beforehand. But I will say, even though the attributes are now different, it didn't change much. Like, speed-wise, it didn't change much. I normally go around a 20-second clear time. Maybe could have shot for a, like, sub 15. And we got, what, sub 25? Maybe sub 26? I'm not too sure. That's not too bad. It's still easy, lads. Come on. I got max transcended Nemu, so of course it is. Let's see the rewards we got. So, since it is easy, and I don't have to sit here for 2 hours to restart the game, I'm just going to use overmit my tickets. We're just going to do that again. So, what I'm going to try now is do a different approach. I'm going to use my Soul Bomb straight away and see if we can get straight to the final boss. Alright, here we are. Let's go. So, this should be quite easy, right? Let's go into it. So, yeet. There we go. Okay, to Ichigo. And, oh wait, Ichigo's the tech character. Okay. For some reason, I thought the first character was tech. I don't know why I thought that. The first character's power. I thought he was a technique character. Okay. Interesting. So, maybe I should use one strong attack and then Soul Bomb? Maybe that would be a better approach. I'm actually going to reset. I want to try that again. Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to use one strong attack, and that should potentially kill them, right? Yeah, it pretty much did. So, let's just let them finish it up anytime now. And then now let's nuke. Don't get to the final boss, though. That's annoying, that's annoying. So, it's unfortunate I can't nuke to the final boss, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It don't matter too much. So let's just use my strong attacks. This is definitely on the slower run. So I think my first one was actually pretty successful. Now we're just going to sit it back. We're just going to chill it. We're going to play it safe. The Hiyori did actually die, but lucky for us, we do revive. Or we do actually revive our teammates. And, this might be actually not harder than I thought it was, but definitely slower than I thought it was. But I think we're still doing good. We have him now in the vortex. So that's actually pretty nice. I actually did die. Hiyori, don't die. Okay, I think Hiyori's dead. But we got our strong attacks back, which means we can do a bit more damage. Oh, Aizen spamming his attacks. Okay. Chad's dead. Chad, revive. All right. Okay, Chad finished up. My boy Chad, let's go. So that was a decent run. I don't think it was the best run, but it was decent. So we breezed through these first 2 tickets, right? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Fullbring Ichigo. Yes, Fullbring Ichigo, the legendary character on BBS. I'm gonna bring him out. No, not even. Oh, 7 orbs. 8 orbs. I can't do maths. I'm gonna bring Fullbring Ichigo out, and he doesn't even have a level 1 SP slot. But I want to see if he can beat it. I'm confident he can. And if he can, that'll be actually quite impressive. So let me now spend 5 minutes changing the build. Okay, so this is the build we are going with. So I have Fullbring Ichigo out in the front. I am using a T-set, a Fortification build, and a Tenchi Tai. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a Masanga with 30% SP, so I can't actually do that. Why do I not have one? Because I've never used a tech character in Guild Quest before, so that's probably why. Should probably start investing into one now. Again, this character does not have even a level 1 SP slot, so I don't know how this is going to go. Probably not good. Probably not good. As for the build, we have 2 Stanka Aizens and 2 on-color full slamming damage links, hopefully giving us a bit extra damage, and that should do quite well. If anything, we're going to get to the final boss, and that'll be good enough. If we don't beat it, I'm not going to sit here for half an hour trying to just cheese the boss, see if I can do it. I don't have any weakening on this team, so maybe that'll be a bit of a downside. But Hiyori should do pretty good, and so should Chad. And let's go. Let's see if we can do it. Last time we did the Guild Quest, we did 2 successful runs, and then the third run was a rip one. So let's see if it happens again. Okay, so let's see how this one goes. Probably not going to go too well, right? So we're going to use our SA1. We're not doing too much damage against this boss, but it is understandable. He is a power character, or she. And then SA3. Yeah, I don't think we're doing this, lads. And I already got it. Oh my god, I can't be bothered. I actually can't be bothered. I don't know why I did this. I regret this already. Wait for him to, or the Mashura to die. SA3. And then now we keep our, oh, Hachi, man. Big man, come on. SA2. Ichigo, come on. The range on these guys, fam. Okay, attempt 749. Let's go. So SA1, SA2, and then we use SA3. That should do a lot of damage to Hachi. We're going to sit back. I'm going to play it safe. We're going to flash step around the map as long as we don't get hit. SA1, we got a cheeky attack in there. Now we're going to back up. We're going to save that SA2. And then boom. There we go. We can keep our distance. Our teammates will do all the damage. They're a bit too close for comfort, I'm not going to lie. Because that 4 screen will hit us. Alright, I'm going to keep... I don't want to get... Oh no, Hiyori's already dead. That's not good. SA3. Now let's nuke. SA2. Alright, back it up. Aizen likes to spam his SA3, so we gotta play it safe. I don't think this is possible with the team I got. We don't have weakening. And I don't have any SP slot. Alright. I'm not doing I'm not doing kill me. I'm done. I'm not doing this. It's too late in the day. It's almost midnight. I'm not doing this. Okay. There you go, lads. That was the run, right? Yeah, last week I did say it. We did 2 successful runs and then we did 1 botched run where you can do it if you have an SP slot. Same with Quinta Ichigo. I said Quinta Ichigo wasn't the best character to use, but he was good enough if you had at least level 5 SP. This Ichigo, no level 5 SP slot, not even a level 1, and I don't have anyone on the team to weaken, so it wasn't probably the best run. But hey, I was able to beat it for the first 2 runs, so I'll take it. Let's actually look at the guild. Let's see what people are saying. Who's actually going to in the run for number 1? Pringle. He smashed it. Okay. Was that a 5-second run? I don't even want to think about that. Alright, lads. That was the video. Guys did enjoy it. So, we are back. I took a 2-day break. Hopefully, you guys didn't miss me too much. But we are going to be back with daily uploads. Tomorrow, I might stream because it is actually going to be the 12th. And that means the next day, so in around 36 hours as of me uploading this video, we will have the mid-month announcement where it's probably going to be Burn the Witch. And we can start talking about BBS again. Because it's been a bit dead for the last couple of days. Like every gacha, to be fair. Since Genshin came out, far, every gacha game has been quite dead, hasn't it? But yeah, I hope the Burn the Witch collab actually sparkens the hype again for BBS. I've still been playing every day. I'm not quitting anytime soon, so don't worry about that. But there you go, lads. That was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. In the comments below, let me know what team you are using to beat this guild quest, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.